So now we're in the last section of chapter 17. We're going to compare and contrast knights and samurais and the difference between Bushido and chivalry. Feudalism was unique to Europe, with places like Japan creating a form of it too. We talked about that in chapter 15. In Europe, the basis for the feudal system was land. In Japan, the basis was also land, with the emperor giving land to lords who would employ samurai who were warriors. In exchange, the samurai received rice and grain. Some samurai also received land. Remember, that was the best ones. Most of them received rice and grain. Both knights and samurai had to pledge loyalty to their lords. Remember, samurai loyalty was top, right? Death was better than disloyalty. Both knights and samurai had codes of honor they had to follow. The samurai had Bushido. Remember, in Bushido, and we'll talk about it more in a second, it was honor above all. You kept your honor above everything. The knights had chivalry, which are codes of honor for knights. So this is the 7 virtues of Bushido: integrity, respect, courage, honor, compassion, honesty, and loyalty. And you can read those 7 things, kind of the more things about if you want to pause the video and watch it. I'm not going to read it, but those are, you get an idea from it. Integrity, respect, courage, these things are important when it comes to Bushido. This is the code of chivalry. Fair play. Never attack an armed foe. Avoiding cheating. Things like that. Nobility, valor, honor, courtesy, and loyalty. And so there's a lot of similarities between chivalry and Bushido. It's about honor. It's about respect. It's about treating people with respect and honor and things like that. Chivalry required the knights to be honorable and kind, especially to women. It specified women. Knights were honored for their courage and bravery. They would fight to the death because of their courage. Basically, you didn't surrender. You didn't give up. You just fought until you died. It's a little bit different than Bushido, where they would have to take their life if they were dishonored, or take their life instead of losing in a battle. Knights just fight to the death. The largest difference was religion. The Europeans were mostly all Christian, while the Japanese were a blend of numerous religions. The Japanese religion, Shinto, was one of the main ones. European art also developed a Christian theme. Japanese art celebrated nature, such as the haiku, which were short 3-line poems that, if I remember right from studying English and stuff, I believe it's 5 words, 7 words, and then 5 words. And their haikus celebrated nature and things in nature. And so I'm assuming this is a medieval European poem. I don't remember. I need to look at what this was. And I'm not going to try to rate it because it's probably in the Old English, which I can't. It's like Sin Kakao Nu, Sin Kakao Nu. So I'm not good with Old English, so I'm not even going to try it. But this kind of shows you that. And this is from the Japanese side. From what flowering tree I know not, but the fragrance. And you see the Japanese is Nano Kino Banatawa Shirazu Shokana. And I probably mispronounced a lot of that, but it is what it is. We kind of gives you an idea about some of the art of both the knights and the Japanese. So that leads us to the end of this section and the end of chapter 17 with comparing chivalry and Bushido and the knights and the samurai.